We are live. So we're in Qatar this week. I'm pretty sure that I've only done one race here, basically ever, and I think that was on the last game. So I'm not really sure. I don't think my pace is as good as it is on other tracks, but if I absolutely nail a lap in quali, my pace is good. Race pace, I don't really have any idea. Basically just winging it. I didn't spend a lot of time tweaking the setup. I just found something that worked, and I tried a few different things, but none of it was working. So the setup that I have is the best one for me. So I'm going to stick with it. So yeah, besides that, we'll just try to finish this race today, I guess. Anybody that watched my Vegas race at the end of my stream when I DNF'd, it looks like I hit cars, but I actually don't hit anybody. Um, I watched the the V carbs POV, and actually the Haas turns in on the V carb, and the V carb hits me. So I'm 99% sure that even though I came in with such speed that I slowed my car down enough to make that turn and not cause any incidents. I was actually even straddling the curb on the inside, which is fucking impossible to do if I was carrying too much speed. So yeah, the other two involved were stewards in the league, so there were other people I talked to, PSGL F1 drivers, and I showed them the incident, and basically everybody agreed that the Haas turned in like ridiculously too much. And that's basically what caused the incident. I didn't touch anybody. Um, you know, I did go for a dive bomb, but dude didn't defend, so that's what you get. And yeah, basically the Haas turned in so much that he was in line with the curb. So had I not even been there, like he would have spun the V carb out anyway. So I don't really understand the logic behind the decision, but he wasn't penalized and basically said that everything was justified because of the move that I made. So yeah. So yeah, when it originally happened, I thought that I caused it, but when I watched it back, I realized that on the apex I was only doing like 26 miles per hour. So I had the car slowed down quite a bit. If you watch my stream, you can see me. I'm not just like 100% brake locked. I'm feathering the brake pedal to slow the car down and turn, which I feel like I did do. But yeah, the Haas he just fucking turned in so much it wasn't even funny. So so yeah, it was just another shit race. That's Vegas for you. So we'll see how it goes today. Um, I don't know. There's been a few incidents now in this league where cars have turned in on other cars and there was no penalty. So if I happen to do that, I've got two to reference. So I don't plan on doing it, but apparently it's allowed. So we'll see how it goes today. A lot of the main guys are here. BJ, F1 Alman. This guy used to race with JD in Flashpoint, so this guy's pretty rapid. I'm pretty sure he's pad. I don't know if he uses line or not. Pretty sure he does. Case Stiley, he used to race with us last season, so I know he's pretty quick. My teammates here today. My favorite person, the Haas. Limitless is here. Schumacher won. Carl. So Carl's already won the championship. So I'm pretty sure it's between Alman and JD now for P2. So if the opportunity arises, we'll try to help out JD if we can. So we were just in a lobby together, so his pace is very similar to mine around this track. Quali pace anyway. I'm not sure about race pace. His race pace is always good, so as I said, I don't really know what mine's going to be like around here. So I'm just basically finding out for the first time because this is the first race I've done on F124 around this track. So I know that there's a shit ton of bumps on the fucking first straight, which is just so stupid. Um, If you go down the left side of the track in quali, you'll lose fucking 2/10. It's so stupid. So apparently Stefanovic is having trouble joining. Okay, never mind. It's saying he's not coming in or he can't come in. I don't know. No, he's not racing. So I'm assuming it's not going to fucking rain here. But who knows? Who knows with this game? So I'm assuming it's not going to. All right, so we're going to choose balanced. We want 2 mediums. The softs are going to be dog shit here. So we basically just can't mess up a lap. It's very easy to mess up a lap around here, I find. Especially when you're really, really pushing. So we'll see how it goes today. It's basically just a nothing. It's basically just a nothing learning race. I was trying to think of another term for that, but just a learning. It's a learning curve here because I haven't raced on this track at all on this game. The first laps I've done have been this week, practicing for it. The majority was quali. I didn't do a lot of race practice, so I feel like if I'm up near the front of the pack, my race pace is always good. So I decided to not do as much. I basically only did pit entry because I wasn't sure about it. Yeah, it's not raining. I think everybody's going to have different wing setups. Some will do reverse wings, lower front, higher rear. That's our suspension. Okay, Stefanovic is in now. Pretty sure he just was replaced, but I guess not. No, we got to make sure we have the right setup, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Those are our quali wings. Doesn't really matter. People are going to have similar shit. Carl's time trial is 46 front, 50 rear, so I'm assuming he's going to be using that, which will be better on traction, but overall top speed will suffer a little bit with the higher rear wing. My rear wing 46, I was a little hesitant to go that low. I mean, it's not even that low, but I don't know. I did a few race laps, not as much as I do, but you know, it was stable. They last. The mediums last, so we'll see. I'd like to start on hards, but the amount of safety cars we get in this league, you never know. So I usually do the safe thing, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Might try something different today. All right. So I think pole in Q3 today. I think pole will be. I think it'll be a 0.3. That's what I think. So I don't know. It could even be lower, but it ain't gonna be me doing that. That's for sure. The practice I did do, there's more time in it. I just couldn't. I couldn't put it together. It's a hard track to absolutely nail for myself. But that also could just be like the still learning it. So we'll see what Carl will do on his first lap. I'll say he'll do... I'll say a 20.9. I'm just gonna fucking send it today, do what I can. Whatever happens, happens. So we're gonna go out right now. See if we can beat some traffic. I don't really know what the grip is going to be like in Q1. It was pretty good in Vegas, so I'm not sure if it's going to be any different. Why do I do these things? I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough fucking fuel. I'm not even gonna have enough fuel. These are the things that I'm like not focused on before. If I invalidate, I don't even have enough fuel to go around again, so. Well, I'm gonna have to go back out on these tires, not wasting a set. This is what I hate about belt wheels. That fucking specific right-hander to right-hander, like you don't have solid, even though I have like 105 force feedback on this wheel, like you don't have a solid feel. Like there's just too much play in it. That's the downside of having a fucking belt-driven wheel. Even this thing's, even though it's strong, like it's just not, it's just no good. So we're not gonna. We're going back out on the same fucking tire. There wasn't even a 10th difference in the delta for a fresh set, so. Yeah, this turn here, there's not like constant pressure on the wheel, so it's easy to fuck it up trying to correct it. I don't know if the Ferrari behind me is on a lap or not. Should be alright.
Okay, so their best lap time, 1:21.3.
Yeah, the only reference for that pit entry that I was using is the sign up top. Other than that, you can't see shit. I'm not sure what Carl is doing. He may be starting from the back because he's won the championship. I don't really know. I'd rather him not. I think he's on a decent lap. Well, I don't know. I guess. We're not going back out. If I start from 15th, 16th, so be it. I'm not wasting a set of tires. This is going to be an interesting banker lap with used tires in Q2 if I make it through. I feel like he's done 12 laps on these tires now. He's got no fuel left. I don't know what he's doing. He wasting another set of tires? I don't know why he's doing that. Oh, that's not a good turn. Yeah, I don't know what Carl's doing. Four laps on the same tire. I know usually if you win the championship you start from last, but usually the last race, like I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I'd still start wherever I could. Otherwise, what's the point? I don't know why he just, unless it was the same tire he was on. I would hope so, otherwise, what's the point? Well, we're definitely through. I'll be very surprised if BJ gets knocked out. But it's such an easy track to make a mistake on, as you saw me do, but luckily I had a decent second lap. It's very easy to invalidate, or it's easy to lose the rear on a curb. Especially through this section. This turn coming up here, it's easy to lose time if you take the curb too much. It'll throw you a little bit. Same with this one. Even this one here, yeah, he just did it. Yeah, still a good lap. see what my teammate can do. He needs to find a lot of time. Not a lot of time. Yeah, he's fine if he finishes his lap strong here. He'll be through. Oh, man, that was close. On, finish it strong. He's through. I don't know if Carl tried to get knocked out, but it didn't exactly work. And I'm assuming he's not shit here, because he's not shit anywhere. But yeah, the guy that's in first right now, Sealy, he won so many races in Flashpoint with JD, and Carl, and Gatkowski. So, we'll see. I ain't fucking scared of him. He's got that pad power, though. So anybody just joining, I fucked up my first lap and went back out on used and P5, so we had a pretty decent lap. So we're going to go out on that tire, Q2, do a banker, and then hopefully we're going to do a decent lap, and we'll have two fresh sets for Q3. That is the plan. As I've said before, I don't really know what my race pace is going to be like. I don't really have anything to gauge it by. I didn't do much race practice. I just did enough to know that my setup was stable. And I was able to kind of push with it, but at the same time I got to be careful. Yeah, almost half a tenth. What do you mean move my camera? What's wrong with my camera? That's the best place for it. Otherwise it's like in the way of everything. It's literally where I have my camera every single race. Up there it's fine. Down here it's going to block me. Over there it's going to block me. Up there it's going to block me. It's the PlayStation camera too, so like, well, I can't move it, so it's too bad. I see it on my screen too. That's what PlayStation has. Like you can't make the camera go away on your own screen, so basically, yeah, that's the best place for it. So we're gonna go do a banker right away. And it doesn't matter if we invalidate. Four people were faster than me. You can see it at the end when it shows the standings. You should know that. Talus is trolling me, everybody. Look at that tire wear. This is going to be a banger. If I had the option, I would take the camera off my screen, but PlayStation is amazing and they don't let you do that. That's why the camera's pretty grainy too when the gameplay is going. I've tried everything to fix it, but that's just how it is. It says it's an HD camera, but it's only HD when you're not playing the game, basically. When you're just sitting idle. This is going to be a fucking weird lap, let me tell you. Look at this tire wear. That is special. Alright, we're going to send it. Ooh. I got a lift. I'm going to spin if I don't. Just a banker. Oh, I know the guy behind me is not on the lap, so. Wants a tire wear. Ha! So much on softs. It's gonna be nice to be on a fresh set. He's not on the lap. I'm just gonna let him go anyway because I got no fuel. So yeah, anybody just joining, yeah, that was a severely used tire lap. Q1 I invalidated. Well, I didn't invalidate, I just fucked up my first and backed out. Fuck.
Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 20.8.
Throw that set in the garbage. I don't know if I should take a little bit of extra fuel in case I do fuck up and go around again. I just won't fuck up. How about that? Look at this. I've just like ruined that tire. Knowing me, if I end up going on softs in the game, that's the one that'll fucking put me on. Knowing my luck. Alright, so I just don't want to get stuck right behind somebody because of the fucking smoke. It's not as bad as it was, but we'll see if we can get out after this McLaren. Fuck it. Yeah, I should have went already. Alright. We're just not gonna fuck up. Fuck off. Didn't feel all that special, but should be enough. Right here I lost traction, so I lost maybe a tenth. This turn wasn't really good either. I took it way too shallow. This turn here is a lot of fun. That's a satisfying turn when you can get on the throttle nice and early, when you do it right. Okay, I don't have fuel, dude, so just go. No, I don't have enough time to do another lap anyway, so hopefully it's good enough. This guy's doing 1,000 laps. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure Carl's trying to not make it. So Talus, if you're still watching, Seely's the only one in front of me right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if his lap was on used tires. Well, I got 3 people already out, so 2 people fuck up, we're good. I guess he's not on a lap. I'm assuming he's just practicing because I don't know. Well, JD's done. What can my teammate do? I just stuttered through that. What can my teammate do? That's what I was trying to say. He needs to find a mountain of time if he's getting through. He needs to find over a second. Let's see where his split is here. 7.5 tenths. He needs to have a solid last sector. Ooh, just in. Is he gonna stay in though? That's the question. This is gonna be close. He knocked him out. Like, if Carl's like trying to just barely make it, he's doing a really good job. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has controller in line. I'm not worried. The only downside is, like I said, I haven't done a race around here at all. I think I've only ever done one on 23, and it didn't go great, but my pace is better on this game, so we'll see how it goes. I can just do all I can. So 0.0, 0.8, 0.9, 0.9, 0.9, 0.9. Consistent, anyway. Alright, well, this is where it fucking counts. This is where it matters, so let's hopefully get something fucking decent here. We got 2 sets of fresh softs, so we're good. If I fuck up the first lap, if I invalidate it, I'm just going to keep going to get a delta. I can't get off the 0.9. That was a decent lap for Q2, though. 0.8. It's not terrible. Had a mistake, so I'll try not to have a mistake here. I just need to send one on this first lap. Just like practice, basically. No different. I think I need to try to avoid that curve a little bit more this lap. Brake a little bit later here. Not a good lap. Oof, that's terrible. This is a shit lap. There's a lot of time in that lap. The first sector seemed decent, but This turn here was just fucking just really bad. So we're just gonna have to go ahead and fix that. This one can be a bit better too. Take more curb. I know where the time is. It's just a matter if I can find it or not.
And they've entered the pit lane. Okay, so their best lap so far, 1:20.7.
Yeah, I hate being in this situation. Basically have one lap. No big deal. He's on a decent lap. Yeah, the first sector was good. Middle sector is fucking garbage. That's where all the time is. It's in the middle sector, and there's a bit in the last. And there's some in the first too. 0.7, 0.8, 0.9 is my best. So we just need to get through the first sector and let the time come to me. Don't force it. That's my problem, is I tend to force things, so we'll just try to get through that first sector decently. If I lose a bit of time, so be it. But we'll try not to lose too much time, and then we'll try to make that time up in the middle and the last. But ideally, we'd like to make time through all three sectors, so we'll see what we can do. So if I don't have a good lap, I'm going to fall down the order, I think. And then it's just going to be a shit show. So I don't think I'm going to beat a 0.4. I'm capable of doing one. I validated one in practice by just like a hair. It didn't gain time or lose time. So I know I can do a 0.4, but it's going to be really hard to do. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, basically we're just going to fucking send it. That's all we can do. If we fuck it up, we fuck it up, but gotta send it. No point in half-assing it. Got a fresh tire. Alright, let's go do this. I'm pretty sure Sealy will beat his own time. So, I gotta remember, just get through Sector 1 decently and let the time come to me. fucking time, man. Every fucking time. I'm going for a piss.
Are you okay?
Like,
That
it was
a
just,
nasty
I'm not gonna
hit.
drive back to the
Turn the engine
pits.
off and wait for the marshals.
So I'm talking about a belt wheel, like going through that section. It's just like, it's almost impossible to keep, it doesn't keep resistance on it all the time. So like you try to correct, and it just, you hit the fucking curb, it spins you. That happened quite a few times in practice, so it's no excuse. Should have been an easy P2 again. But when it matters, I don't show up, and that's pretty much what I'm known for at this point. Just so frustrating. So much practice. So much quality practice. Just like constant .6s. But we got some work to do, I guess, so. P7 is just, it's so fucking trash. But it's my own fault. And like crashing there is like, I'm not gonna drive back to the pit. I'm not gonna avoid people. I'll just fucking crash and get out of the fucking way, so. I don't really give a shit. It's just like, what a shit lap. Yeah, that could have been an easy P2. It should have been P5 at worst. Like, story of my life. Q2 went great, and my Q2 lap was fucking faster than my Q3 session. I don't know. I guess it's just a fucking age thing. I can't focus like kids can. I have no idea what to do now. No idea what to do. I don't think my race pace is going to be very good. I just like, I love playing this game, but I just hate being so shit sometimes. I haven't even practiced starting on hard, so I don't even know how that's going to go. I just don't think my race pace is going to be all that good around here, but we'll see. We will see. I'm just so over doing so shit in Q3. Like my PB was a .606 that I actually did valid, but I invalidated a few mid to low fives and a high .4, and we're talking a fucking hair that wouldn't have made a difference time wise. So the time was there, but I just don't show up when it matters. I don't know. I guess I think too much. Like I need to nail this lap, I need to nail it, and then I end up fucking it up because I put pressure on myself, but it's hard not to. So yeah, it's really hard to overtake here, so I mean, there's really nothing good that's going to come from this race, I don't think. And the only thing is go long on hards. We have 2 fresh sets of mediums, so if I did start hards and there was an early safety car, I'd have to go to mediums, but I don't even know if I'd be able to make up the difference. It's so hard to overtake here. So, I don't know. This will just be a fucking learning experience, this race. I just don't really give a shit what happens in it. Just like the motivation goes out the window when I do so shit in Q3. And the first lap wasn't terrible, but it's pretty shit considering what I could have done. And the next lap, like I said, like just the play that's in a belt-driven wheel. Like this is a strong wheel, but like it doesn't matter what belt-driven wheel you have, they all do it. Whereas I imagine like a Fanatec direct drive, like you always have that constant pressure going through that turn, so you know your corrections are going to be minor because you can feel it. But with the belt, like the belt stretches, especially the higher force feedback that you have. So like that's basically what happened is it's just I don't know, it's hard to tell. You overcorrect too much or you undercorrect and you end up putting the car where it shouldn't be. Whereas I think with a DD, it's very easy to just put the car where you want it to go. Uh, I'm not fucking with hards.
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
So just 2. Where the hell am I? I don't even know where I am on the track. Yeah, so if I could try to get ahead of these fucking 2 cars ahead of me in a hurry. Funny that Alman and JD are doing the same strat. Should be interesting. I can put my phone down, everybody, so anybody watching, hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. And don't expect much. First race around here on this game. I've only ever done one here before on 23. Where the fuck's the start line? So far down.
lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Alright, well, wish me luck. Hopefully I finish the race. What is with these false starts? What is going on here? What is going on here in this race? Why did so many people false start? This is the weirdest race start ever. What are you doing? What a fucking clown. Fucking kidding me, I didn't get DRS. Fuck's sakes. All that for nothing. Literally all that overtaking for nothing. That's so frustrating. Because I had that mistake coming out of that slow speed corner.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
terrible race. I mean, I don't have any warnings yet, so at least that's good. I just don't know what happened with the race start. It's like people were leaving at all different times. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Well, fuck off, buddy. What are you fucking doing, buddy? Yeah, you want to play like that? Fucking stupid fucking assholes, man.
That's quite boring, actually. I want a bit more action. Okay, there's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are so far no plans for a safety car.
I have no idea what happened with that race start. People jumped and it just like, I don't know if the lights went out differently for everybody or what the fuck happened, but that totally fucked me up. I had the worst race start ever. I mean, we started P7, we finished P7, but I don't know what the fuck Signs was doing. So, I mean, I can report him if he pushed me off track, but I guarantee you he won't get a fucking penalty because him and the stewards are all buddy buddies. So, I have to watch it back and see. I'll have to watch it back and see exactly what happened there. Looked like he pushed me off track and turn. It was turn 2 or what it was. I don't know if it was after we pit. I think it was. No, I didn't get a time penalty anyway, but yeah, like the guy in the lead, like I don't know what the fuck he's smoking. I mean, he compete in high quality competitions except he uses fucking line, and I guess if he turned that off, he'd be dog shit, so Like, for me, you're not any good if you rely on the line, sorry to say. If you turn the line off and you're slow as shit, you can't stay on the track, then you're not really good, are you? Well, the setup felt good, but I don't know. The pace seemed kind of shit. Yeah, he fucking pushes me off track. Lap 20, I'm watching. He's on my inside. I leave him space. Yeah, and he just fucking hits me. Pushes me off track and keeps the position. So, anybody watching this, watch lap 20, turn 2, and you tell me, is that being pushed off track? Because in our league, when you push somebody off the track, you get 5-second penalty at minimum. So this guy's a steward. So let's see if he gets out of this one, because he clearly pushed me off track. Coming down the straight, I'm burning. I've wasted my battery, so we're going side by side through turn 1. I get the better of him in turn 1. He decides to stick his nose in turn 2. I leave him space. Yeah, he pushes me off track. So if he's expecting to get that 3-second time penalty removed. But I'm sure they'll say it's a racing incident. Anything not to penalize people that are involved with the league. So we'll see. I'll report it. Yeah, he basically dive bombs me. This is a still of when he contacts me. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. I can't even fucking hold it straight, for fuck's sakes. Try to use this arm. Yeah, you can't. You can't really see it, but yeah. He's on the left side and he's basically dive bombed me. You can't see it. It's too shit. Yeah, I left him space. I'm sure they'll say I turned in somehow. Yeah, he pushed me off track, so I'm going to report it. Anybody watching, rewind it to lap 20. Let me just make sure it's lap 20. Yep, lap 20. Turn 1, turn 2. Turn 2, he pushes me off. So, should be a fucking penalty, or he should have gave the place back, which he didn't do. This guy wants to play like that, so. And he's trying to go fucking side by side with me, too, in the first sector, the end of the first sector. Yep, so I'll be reporting him because he pushed me off track. I mean, it's clear as day. You can watch it yourself. Lap 20, turn 1, turn 2, turn 2 to be exact. He contacts my car, pushes me off track, and basically keeps the position, doesn't give it back. So, slam dunk penalty. Sorry, bud. But I fucking guarantee, I guarantee right now, they won't penalize him. But I won't say too much. We'll see what happens first. But if you had to ask me to bet money on whether they'd penalize him for pushing a car off track or not, I wouldn't bet money on it. These stewards tend to, yeah. Anywho, shit race, but P7, so didn't get a time penalty. I didn't make too many mistakes, but quali, like just fucking quali. I don't know. It is what it is. Sweating like a fucking pig here. I guess I should have got out of JD's way a little earlier when he was behind me. At that point, I was just pissed off because he fucking pushed me off track and I wasn't really thinking, but I definitely should have moved over and let JD by. I don't know. I think if the Sealy guy races again, he should turn the line off, and we'll see how he really is. Like, I learned how to color in between the lines a long time ago. And the thing is, too, like, you'll hear me talk about line, you'll hear me demonize it, but only for people that have been playing the game for years and years and are rapid. If you're new to the game, you need the racing line because you don't know the tracks. And all this bullshit of like, oh, I can't learn the track. Like, if you play the game for fucking 4 years, 5 years, or longer, and you're still using a line, you're shit. It's that simple. There's nothing else to say. Same tracks every fucking year. You just spend a little bit of time. You realize where you can brake and where you can't brake. It's really fucking easy. So like people that are new to the game, I'm not bashing you. You need the line. Everybody does. You need to learn the tracks. I get it. But like if you're absolutely rapid and you're using the line, it's fucking pathetic. Sorry to say, but that's my thoughts on that. Anyway, it's damn near impossible to find a no assist league like PSGL, but I would love to race in it, but I work Monday. So it's impossible with the time change, me being in Canada, which is unfortunate because if it was doable, I wouldn't be racing in this league. I'd be racing in PSGL and probably only doing that league. I'd maybe do a weekend one and not take it as seriously, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, lap 20, turn 1, turn 2 to be exact. Check it out. Hits me, pushes me off track. There's contact. I didn't turn into him. He drifts into me, hits my car with his tire on my side pod, and in return it pushes me off track. So that's a slam dunk penalty. It's clear as day. So the one in Vegas, I get you could weasel your way around it, but I mean this one's clear as day. Pushes me off track. Doesn't give the position back. So yep, should be a 5-second penalty for him if he plans on getting his 3-second time penalty removed. They'll still put him behind me. It's like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. Pushing people off track. So it's fucking impossible to overtake here, though. It really is. It's my first race on that track, so the setup is good. I'll upload a hot lap video and I'll share that setup, the race setup. I mean, you can see it in this stream anyway, but I'll put a video up anyway. Yeah, quali was unfortunate though. Q2 was great. Q3 was just absolute dog shit. So this is the reason why I don't do well in some races is I end up fucking quali and basically end up in the middle of a pack with just people slowing you down. It happened quite a bit. I went for a few moves on certain people and just I couldn't get past. And I should look at what happened in the last bit of the race. That one car fucking, I don't even know what happened to it. I think it was in turn 1. I don't even remember what the fuck car it was. I know somebody lost the car. Yeah, it was a kick driver. So let's see exactly what happened there. Oh no, it wasn't a kick. It was an Alpine. All right, so let's see, because if he tries to report me for something, I'm going to watch it and see if I did anything wrong. Coming down the straight. Yeah, I left him room, but our wheels touched. So he just fucking spun out on his own, or he had contact with the Haas. Yeah, it looks like he had contact with the Haas. I mean, I contacted him on the straight. We both contacted each other, I should say. I moved slightly left to get a good turn in. Our wheels touched, but it didn't. That's not what did it. So that's a racing incident, and then I don't know if he just lost the rear or what happened, but that's nothing I did wrong. So I don't know. Sainz was really aggressive this race. But not surprised. So other than that, there wasn't much going on, but it is what it is. So P7, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens if anybody gets penalties or anything like that. I'm just gonna message JD and tell them I should have got out of the way earlier. Yeah, I just told him I should have moved earlier. Sorry. Basically just said Sainz pushed me off track, so I was a little bit upset, and I wasn't really thinking. So I think he finished P3 though. He finished way ahead of Alman, so Alman got a drive through. Like, I don't know what happened with the race start. I don't know if lights went out for different people or what happened, but two people two people jumped the start, and then it looked like I don't know if I just got a terrible start or what happened, but all right. So I think next week we got 2 races left. I'm pretty sure it's Abu Dhabi, and I think it's a mandatory 2-stop. All right, Sainz is messaging me saying GG. Like, you pushed me off track, bud. Let's see what he has to say to this. Yeah, and the guy's like, good battles. It's like, bro, you pushed me off track. I don't want to fucking hear it. I just told him, like, I told him what lap, I told him what turn. It's like, I'll be reporting it, so find a way to weasel out of it if you want to. I'm sure you will. But yeah, next week is, like, I haven't even touched Abu Dhabi on this game. Where's the fucking calendar? Yeah, it's Abu Dhabi, and it's a mandatory 2-stop, so I don't know. Like I said, I haven't touched Abu Dhabi. We'll see. We'll see if I even do it. I don't know, man. I'll probably do it, but that's the thing with these tracks that I don't touch. It's like this one too. It's like if I had another race here, I would know. I would know what to do now. But Yeah, Abu Dhabi, I haven't done a single lap on this game. So, we'll see, I guess. I don't know. I'll probably do it, and whatever happens, happens. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want. So, there'll be more racing. I'm assuming we're having another season at some point, and I don't think it's going to be as long. I think there'll be some break weeks. So, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But, yep. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next week. So, peace out.